Assalamu alaikum children. This is Islamic Studies class for the grade 3. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi zidni ilma. Rabbi zidni ilma. Allahumma faqihna fid deen. Allahumma inni as'aluka ilman nafiyan wa rizqan tayyiban wa amalan mutaqabbalan. Allahumma anfa'na bima 'allamtana wa 'allimna ma yanfa'una wazidna ilma. Ameen ya Rabbul Alameen. Now children, in today's video we are going to start unit 7, Year of the Elephant. So children, in the previous chapters we have seen how was the condition of Arabs before Islam. Okay, so in this lesson we will see one incident which happened in 571 century. It was 6th century. Okay, it was the century when our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam he born. Okay, so before some years of the birth of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, this incident was occurred. So what was this incident? What was this story of Year of the Elephant? Let's see. The year 571 CE is called the Year of the Elephant because in this year a very strange incident involving elephants occurred. At the time, the ruler of Yemen was Abraha. In the surroundings of Arab, there is one country, Yemen. Its king was Abraha. So he was a religious fanatic. Means he was a religious leader. He wanted to spread Christianity at any cost. So he was the leader of Christians and he wanted to spread Christianity among the people of Arab. He built a splendid church in his capital, Sana'a. So the capital of Yemen was Sana'a. So in this capital, this king of Yemen, Abraha, he wanted to build a church. Okay, he encouraged the Arab tribes to consider it a religious center instead of Kaaba in Mecca. See, Kaaba was the center of worship at that time. People of Arab, they used to follow deen of Ibrahim alayhi salam, and they considered the Kaaba as the house of Allah. It was the great holy place for them. They respect Kaaba a lot. Okay, they considered it as house of Allah. But this Abraha, the king of Yemen, he wanted all the people, they make the center of worship to this church which he was building, and they wanted these people of Arab to leave Kaaba and come towards his church. He encouraged the Arab tribes to consider it a religious center instead of the Kaaba in Mecca. Abraha wanted to convert the Arab tribes to Christianity. He wanted to convert most of the people of Arab tribes to Christianity. Most of the Arab tribes refused it. Although they placed many idols. See, the people of Arab, they kept many idols, many statues for worshipping. Nearly 360 idols they kept in Kaaba, and they used to preach it. But the Kaaba was very important for them. They considered it as house of Allah. Okay. So because of this, Abraha became jealous. He ordered his big army, which included war elephants, to march towards Makkah to destroy the Kaaba. This Abraha, he planned to destroy the Kaaba. For this, he ordered his army with the war elephants to come and destroy this. So at that time, Abdul Muttalib, the grandfather of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, was the head of the Quraysh tribe. These people were the guardians of Kaaba. When Abraha asked Abdul Muttalib why he was not worried about the Kaaba, he answered, "The owner of this house is its defender." Means Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is owner of this house, so he will protect it, he will defend it. Abdul Muttalib said, and I am sure he will save it from the attack. He then went to Kaaba and prayed Allah to save his house. Then Abdul Muttalib went to Kaaba and he prayed to Allah to save his house. After that, he ordered the Makkans to hide in the nearby hills. When this army of soldiers and elephants was coming towards Makkah, Abdul Muttalib ordered his people to hide in the hills. When Abraha tried to move towards the Kaaba, the flocks of small birds appeared. See, it was the amazing event. What happened when Abraha tried to move towards the Kaaba? The flocks of small birds, means the group of small animals, appeared. These birds carried small rocks in their beaks. They bombarded the army of Abraha with these rocks. These tiny rocks proved fatal. The army fled in panic. Abraha was seriously wounded. So this is how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protected his house. Okay, then elephants crushed their own army. This incident is given in the glorious Quran in Surah Al-Fil. So what happened when Abraha came with his army? So Allah Ta'ala sent a flock of birds with rocks in their beaks. When they bombarded these stones on the army, so they all injured badly with Abraha, and their own elephants crushed their own army. So children, this incident is given in our glorious Quran in Surah Al-Fil. Which is Surah Al-Fil? Alam tara kaifa fa'ala rabbuka bi ashabil fil. Do you know this surah? So in this surah, this event is actually given. So because of this year is called Year of Elephant. Okay. Then Abraha died on the way to Yemen. When Abraha was going back, when he got defeated, he was going back to his Yemen. Then on the way he died. The Makkans celebrated the victory in a great way. Okay, children. So it was the great story of the Year of Elephant, which is given in the glorious Quran in Surah Al-Fil. Okay, I hope you understood well. Here are exercises. Here tick right or wrong. The year 571 CE is called the Year of Elephant. Yes, it is right. Abraha was the ruler of Yemen. Right. Abraha wanted to spread Islam. No, he wanted to spread Christianity. The small birds carried bullets in his beak. No, they brought rocks, pieces of rocks or stones. Okay. Abraha matches to ruler of Yemen. Abdul Muttalib, head of the Quraysh tribe, guardians of Kaaba, and the birds carried small rocks. Okay, children, here is fill in the blanks. The year 571 is called the Year of the Elephant. Abraha built a church in his capital. Makkans hid in the hills. Makkans consider the Kaaba as the house of Allah. Okay, children, that's it for today's video. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.